Get rich fast with csgofast.com.
ELEAGUE Major Day 3 and Dignitas have just picked up their first win against HellRaisers in basically a match for elimination. Let's talk about that game first. Very close game. In the end, you had to take it in the overtime. Especially talk to me first of all about maybe like the expectation that you had for that match, because you've played quite a lot of games against HellRaisers in the past year.
Honestly, we knew it was going to be a close match. We practiced them here before the tournament and they totally wrecked us on Mirage, but we didn't try to win completely. So we knew it was going to be a tough match, and I think we got a really good start against them. We managed to be 5-0 up, and then they began to do some aggro peaks that we didn't expect, and they caught us off guard and got some stupid rounds where we didn't communicate very well and we didn't hit our shots so good. And at the last bit of T-side we came back and got the last 3 rounds, so we felt okay with the T-side, even though I think we could have gotten way more out of it. And as CT we struggled in the start, losing the gun round, being behind 4-0 I think. Then we began to win some clutches that gave us momentum, and we just grinded back. I think we also lost some rounds we shouldn't lose, but we came back, and I'm really happy that Robinho shot 4 in the last round.
Sure. Now, what do you think were like the key rounds, maybe like the key plays that allowed you to take the last couple of rounds? Because obviously a lot of those were very close. So which do you think were maybe the most important in terms of economy or like the impact on the game?
I think we won 2v5 actually, me and Cajun, which was really important because I think we would have been didn't have money after that, so that one was really important. And of course Robinho's last round was really important. We also lost a clutch to Dead Fox, which went in their favor, so we were money fucked. So yeah, Robinho and 2v5, but I remember that we won a lot of clutches on A with rechecks, and all of those were really important.
All right, now let's go back to the previous 2 games that you played against Fnatic. I think you had a 10-5 lead on the first half, and then you kind of couldn't close it out. The second half wasn't very good for you. What happened there? What do you think were your mistakes maybe?
We weren't ready individual. I think Config could have gotten way more out of B. He told me that. They rushed B just 2 times in weapon rounds and got the B side. So that kind of fucked us up, because then I began to go B and they went A instead. So it was kind of the same scenario as Gambit, just that Gambit used drop instead of B long. But we began to stack 4B and they go A. So I think just our individual level was not good enough in both of the matches. And again today, honestly, we didn't play so good individual as we want to be. And that's our big problem right now. And I hope this game gives us confidence back.
Now, you already mentioned the Gambit. Obviously, you have to ask about the veto, because Cobblestone, famously their best map by far. I think they haven't lost it in the last 7-8 games or something like that online. What is your mindset about maybe letting through maps of like good maps of the other teams? What do you think is your map pool like right now?
Honestly, we just focused on ourselves, and we of course knew that they were good on Cobble, but our best map before this tournament was Cobble. We felt really confident. We wrecked everyone in practice. Our CT side was 12-3 or 13-2 every game, and we have managed to get 2 or 3 rounds here. So it's all about individual plays and the communication and initiatives as CT. And yeah, I don't care so much about them having it as a good map, because if we played well, we would have won.
Okay, let's talk about preparation. Wanted to get all of the teams kind of hours they put in prior to the major, because there was a lot of discussion about it prior to the major. We saw that Navi had insane amounts of hours. How was it in your case, especially I guess in the last about a week when you had the boot camp?
I think everyone on the team finished off with 80 to 110 hours per 2 weeks, But at bootcamp we practiced a lot. We practiced like 11 to 12 hours per day, and we really had a great bootcamp, one of the best bootcamps I have had in my career, even though you can't see it right now. But we had a really good bootcamp and we felt confident. Right now we just need individual level up, and there's not so much else to say.
The last thing I want to talk about, you've been at the majors for 5 times already. This is your 6th, and so far you haven't been able to advance from the groups. You have yet to make the playoffs. Is that something you think about? Is that something that's maybe in the back of your mind while you're probably playing here?
I'm not thinking about it when I play or thinking about it so much in general, but of course I want to go to the playoff for once. But before I haven't had a team that could really do it. This time I have a really good team and we should go through no matter what. But if we're not playing up to our best, it's how it is. Like, I just want to focus on every game and be prepared. I do a lot of work to make playoffs, so I hope we can do it.
Thank you very much. Any last words, shout-outs maybe to your new team?
Thanks to all the fans cheering for us. We have really felt it after coming to North that there's a lot behind us, so thanks a lot.
Okay, so that was our first interview from the day 3 at the ELEAGUE Major. Stay tuned to hltv.org as we're going to come back with more interviews in the coming hours.